All right, guys, we're out today checking on the food plot for the 4th week checkup. This stuff has been growing for 4 weeks now, and overall, I'm pretty satisfied. As you can see, there's a couple spots that are a little patchy, and it may be hard to see in the video, but there are sprouts in all those more open spots, so I'm confident with a little bit more rain, it'll fill in. My little protection cage to see how the deer are eating it down. It's going well. I got some good plants in there, and they're all the same size as everything in here. So that's telling me, and I've been looking for browse and I haven't seen it yet. So far the deer are leaving it alone. That's a good sign. So hopefully it just continues to grow, and hopefully the good Lord continues to bless us with rain, because that has been the cream of this crop so far. We've had some good rains in the last 2 weeks, mostly just pop-up thunderstorms because we've had some crazy hot weather. But I think last night they got a ½ inch, and here in a couple hours it's supposed to dump another little thunderstorm on this again. So really that's about perfect for growing. I will say I went over today some of these bare spots and overseeded some radish and oats into some of these spots just to see if I can get something else to take. I know it won't progress nearly as good as what's already in the ground, but I wanted to see if I could fill it in a little bit more. So, and it's not really bare exactly anywhere. There's just smaller sprouts, and it just needs more rain. It has been considerably dry yet again this year, but every little thing of rain helps, and it's making a big difference if you ask me. So this is looking 300 times better than last year's plot with thickness, and it's still filling out, and I can't wait to check it again in another 2 weeks. Alright guys, real quick, I just wanted to touch on the importance of morning shade. And when you have really dry weather, you can just see in this picture right here the line that is hit by the morning shade longer versus the side that is not. And when you have really dry weather, it makes a big difference on how thick it can come up. So if we had a little bit more rain, I would expect it to look a little more even, but since it's been so dry, this is how it looks. Hopefully it thickens up as time goes on. Real quick, I just want to kind of touch on the palatability of this food plot, and how each plant in here, it's a bunch of different things. Some turnip, some radish, some kale, some rape, and so everything becomes a little bit sweeter at a different time for a deer. And deer are very picky browsers, and they're only going to eat the best of the best until there's nothing left to eat, and then they're going to eat whatever's left. So like right here, I have a turnip growing, and so far it looks like it's going to turn out to be a good size one. Right now, just for comparison, the leaves are about the size of my hand, but if you get down here by the base, no bulb yet, just a leaf. But another couple weeks and we'll definitely start seeing bulbs. But then if I come, let's see, right here, this is the start of a radish. And you can tell by the separation in the leaves here, and by looking at that, this is going to be way more palatable to a deer early than this plant. This plant won't turn sweet to a deer until a couple of frosts, and this plant here, very shortly, a deer could just come by and nip off these leaves. And that's just the difference in palatability of some of these plants. And that's why I like planting this biologic maximum, because there is a different level of palatability through October to December, and those are the times I want to be in my stand hunting over food. So I just wanted to kind of touch on that and talk about why I planted what I did, and maybe it will help you narrow down what you want to plant for whatever time of year you want to hunt over. So guys, thanks again for watching, and I just we'll keep you up to date here, and we'll be back in 2 weeks, and we'll see how much it comes up through there.